Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the NFHS Network. This is the voice of Central Regional Athletics, Mr. Abbott, bringing you here for Rivalry Day as the Golden Eagles varsity football team takes on Lacey Township. This game pushed back one day after the weather was not cooperative last night. We're here on Saturday afternoon for Lacey Central. It's a rivalry game regardless of the record. These two always looking forward to going head-to-head. Both teams come into today with a record of 1-4. And here come the captains now for the coin toss. Representing Lacey is number 1, Nick Mertens, number 32, Joe Meyerlees, and number 17, Trevor Santucci. The Golden Eagle captains are number 44, Scott Nico, number 40, Giancarlo Saida, number 2, Davey Ferreira, and number 12, Joe Vizzosi. Vizzosi will be under center for the Golden Eagles this afternoon. First of 3 straight home games for the Golden Eagles. They'll take on Lacey this afternoon. They host Neptune this coming Friday for homecoming, and then they'll take on the Piners of Lakewood in 2 weeks before they finish out the season with a road trip to Toms River South to take on the Indians. Lacey has won the coin toss. They've elected to receive the opening kickoff. So the Golden Eagle defense will go to work first. Central in the all-black unis tonight, Lacey in white and gray. Another overcast day. Spotty showers here and there has not stopped the Golden Eagle pit from coming out in all white today. They are ready to rock. One of the best pits in all of the shore. It's number 11, Evan Brownstein, set to kick off for Central. It's been 3 years since the Golden Eagles hosted the Lions. At 2 straight seasons, they took a trip to Lacey. It was 3 years ago, 2020, in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. A game just like this, overcast and spotty showers. Last time that the Lions visited Central. Here comes Brownstein for the kick from the 40. He sends a booming kick deep inside the 10-yard line to about the 7. It's returned up the middle to the 30 and brought down around the 31. That's where the Lions will take over. The kickoff returned by number 34, Joe Davis of Lacey Township. Going to spot him just shy of the 30. It's a 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 29-yard line. So Central defense will be put to the test here on the opening series. Number 1 under center for Lacey, that's Nick Mertens. Men in motion to the left. Carry goes up the middle. It's a short gain, maybe 2 or 3 on that one. We'll see the spot. And they're going to give him about 2 there. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for Lacey Township. Make that 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Ball's at the 32-yard line. Central defense could use a nice early 3 and out here to get the confidence going. Lacey's got 2 receivers lined up to the right. The pitch goes left. And a nice tackle made there. It's a short gain on the play. Tackle is made by John Pitts, number 33 of Central. 3 more yards for Lacey. And that brings up 3rd and 4. Big 3rd down early here, 3rd and 4 for the Lions. Handoff up the middle. It's a gain of about 3, close to 4. Let's see where they spot him. Officials are standing around the 40-yard line based on the spot. It looks like Lacey's got a 1st down. Initially, I thought he had come up just shy of the mark. And now the officials will call timeout. Looks like a sideline warning issued to Central Regional. They do give a 1st down to Lacey. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Mentioned both teams coming in 1-4. Central opened up the season with a win here at home against Hamilton West. And they've struggled since that moment, with losses to Toms River East, Southern Regional, Pinelands, and most recently Monmouth Regional, a 7-0 defeat a week ago at Monmouth. Carry goes up the middle, almost nothing on that play, maybe a gain of 1. Tackle was made there by number 10, Chris Gonzalez, the senior. Gain of 1 on the play. Gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line. It's been all ground game so far for Lacey. Man in motion. And they'll go to the ground again. Up the middle. Gain of about 6 on the play. 3rd and short coming up for Lacey. And given the weather conditions, you would expect both teams to keep the ball on the ground more often than usual. Slick conditions, to say the least. And here in Ocean County, it's been raining just about every day for the last week. No different here today. 3rd and 3. And it looks like Central may have jumped. They weren't caught, though. No call there, so it's still 3rd down. And it's a sneak up the middle. That goes for about 6 yards on the play. It's good enough for another Lacey 1st down. Don't often see a quarterback sneak on 3rd and 3. But a work to perfection there for the Lions. And they've got another 1st down here as they cross into Central Regional territory at the 48-yard line. 1st down. Clock down to 7:45 here in the 1st quarter. First possession of the game for Lacey. Central yet to get the ball. It's a handoff up the middle once again. And a medium gain by number 3, Joe Preston. He picks up 5 on the carry. 2nd and 5 for the Lions. A slow and methodical drive here to open up for Lacey Township. Defensive coordinator Jeff Schmidt giving signals to his defensive squad here for Central. 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line. Lacey driving here on the opening series. Joe Meyerlees is in motion. It's a pitch to the left to Preston. He stutter steps and finds a hole to the right. He's brought down around the 30-yard line. It's another 1st down for Lacey Township. They'll spot him at the 31, 1st and 10 Lions. It's been an impressive series so far for Lacey. There goes Preston up the middle again. He's met right away by number 40, Giancarlo Saida. He's brought down in the backfield. Looks like a loss of 1. We'll bring up 2nd and 11. Great play by Saida. Read that play instantly as Preston went up the gap. Yeah, it's a loss of 1 on the play. Rain starting to diminish here. It is blustery and overcast here at Joe Boyd Memorial Stadium here in Berkeley Township. 2nd and 11 for Lacey. Ball's at the 32. Man in motion to the left. First pass play of the game for Lacey is a completion to the right. Looks like it was 17 on the catch. That's Trevor Santucci. He picks up about 6. Going to be 3rd and 5 for the Lions. A quick huddle there for the Lions. 2 receiver set. Mertens under center. He will go up the middle again on a dive. And again, on a 3rd and multiple yard situation, they go with the dive up the middle by the quarterback. Initial indication is that he's got a first down. Let's see. They're spotting him just inside the 21-yard line, and the chains will move again. First down, Lacey. This has been some drive for the Lions. We're just over 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. An 8-minute drive so far for Lacey. That's number 2, Aaron Tobia in motion. Carry goes to Preston up the middle. Short gain on the carry. Several Golden Eagles there on the stop. Initial tackle made by number 79, Jason Maldonado. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Ball's at the 20-yard line on the central side of the field. Central Pitt trying to get their defense fired up here. They've been on the field for a long time. 8.5 minutes so far gone by on this drive. Mertens, play action fake. He'll float one deep right side end zone. The defender fell. It's caught. And it's a touchdown for the Lions. That's Trevor Santucci, 20-yard strike into the end zone. And a long drive pays off for Lacey, 8 minutes, 50 seconds. They go 70 yards, and they score first, 6-0 Lions, with 3:10 to go here in the first quarter. It's number 11, Lucas Conforti, set to kick the extra point for the Lions. High snap, kick is up, and is good. With 3:10 to go in quarter number 1, it's 7 for Lacey, and the Golden Eagles set to have their first possession of the ball game. As we get set for Lacey to kick off, let's introduce our Central Regional coaches.
At Atlantic Physical Therapy Center, you can come see us without a prescription, which is known as direct access, and this is covered through your insurance. We can set up an evaluation and a treatment plan specialized to you to get you on that road to recovery. Give us a call or visit our website for more information.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Lacey scores on their opening drive, and they take 8 minutes, 50 seconds off the clock while doing so. A 20-yard strike to Trevor Santucci for the opening score of the ball game. Lacey set to kick off, and the Golden Eagles will have their first possession of the game. Kickoff from the right hash. Deep to number 3, inside the 20. And return just inside the 30-yard line. Royalty Riley brought down around the 29, 1st and 10 Golden Eagles. Let's introduce our central coaching staff. Head coach is Jarrett Pigeon. The offensive coordinator is Bill Wild. Offensive line coach is Frank Backel. Wideouts defensive backs coach is Billy Kavalheim. Our running backs coach is Tom Koenig. Offensive assistant is Danny Higgins. Outside linebackers coach James Plummer. Defensive line coach, Dennis O'Keefe. We'll come back to those folks in just a moment. 1st and 10 at the 30 for Central. It's Liam Hurley in motion. Carry up the middle, looks like a loss on the play. It's a loss of 1, brings up 2nd and 11. Defensive coordinator for Central Regional is Mr. Jeff Schmidt. Defensive assistant, Dennis Pigeon. Offensive assistant, Mike Bickford. Head freshman coach is Kyle Watson. Assistant freshman coach, Nick Mealy. And assistant freshman coach, Brandon Voss. Our athletic director here at Central Regional is Mr. John Scran. And our athletic trainer is Miss Cassie Dennis. 2nd and 11 for the Golden Eagles inside their own 30. Vizzosi rolls to the left on the play action. He floats one up toward the sideline. It's out of bounds and incomplete. It's number 44, Scott Nico, the intended receiver, but he throws it out of bounds and out of trouble there. It's going to be 3rd and long already for Central. Clock stopped with 2:14 to go in the first. Four receivers lined up for the Golden Eagles. Vizzosi drops back. He's under pressure. Finds a man down the middle. It's caught. And brought down around the 38, maybe the 39-yard line. That catch made by number 21, C.J. Yates. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And right away, it looks like Central's going to go for it. And now there's a personnel change. Let's see what they decide. Looks like they're going to keep the offense going. And I don't blame them one bit. Ball at the 39-yard line. 4th and 1. Already down 7, 1-4 record. Why not? Let's go for it here. It's Scott Nico in motion to the left. Vizzosi hands off up the middle. And he's got plenty. 1st down, Golden Eagles, as they cross the 45 to the 46-yard line. That carry by number 4, Nick Ruggiero. 1st down, Central. First and 10, Central at their own 46. One receiver lined up to the left. Carry goes to Ruggiero. Flag goes flying into the air. No gain on the play. If anything, a loss. Let's see what the penalty was. Illegal formation called against Central. That'll move the Golden Eagles back 5 yards. Going to be 1st and 15. So the head official has come out and said that the penalty was declined. It was a loss on the first down play, and so Lacey has opted for 2nd and 11 instead of 1st and 15. The 2nd down for Central at their own 45. So we hear the Lacey band from across the way. Golden Eagle Band is in competition today. That's why we haven't heard them. Best of luck to our Golden Eagle Band this afternoon. Vizosi carries up the middle. He picks up 2. It'll be 3rd and 9. That should be the last play of the first quarter. 15 seconds to go. And that will be it for the first quarter. And here at Joe Boyd Memorial Stadium, it's Lacey 7 and Central 0. We'll be back for the second quarter in just a few moments. Stay tuned here on the NFHS Network. So it's 3rd and 9 here as we start quarter number 2. It's Vizosi dropping back. He's got a hole, and he'll take it up the middle. No flags down. He's down around the 30 and brought out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Joe Vizosi takes it himself, and a huge first down for Central. Vizosi, the junior, has been impressive this season, particularly with his legs. And that's not the first time this year we've seen him make something out of nothing. Ball's now at the 32-yard line on the Lacey side. 1st and 10, Golden Eagles. It's Hurley lined up to the left. Pitch goes left. And a short gain by C.J. Yates. You're looking at the spot. It actually looks like he's back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball still at the 32. Central on their first possession of the game here today, after Lacey took nearly 9 minutes on the opening drive with a 20-yard touchdown that finished it off. Central has converted once already on 4th down on this series. But it's 2nd and 10 for the Golden Eagles. 2-back set for Central. And 2 receivers lined up. We have a stop. It's a timeout called by Central. That's their first timeout of the half. 11:04 to go in the second quarter. After the timeout, it's 2nd down and 10 for Central. 11:04 to go in the first half. Vizosi's got a man open, but he throws it wide of Liam Hurley. It's incomplete, brings up 3rd and 10. Let's see what Central designs here. You would imagine they're in 4-down territory again. This game started at noon. It's not quite 12:30 yet, and we're already in the second quarter. Things flying by here this afternoon. Vazosi's got nobody to throw to, and now he's under pressure. He'll hold it himself. And he got out of it! Joe Vazosi! He's still up! Vazosi down to the 10! He's got a blocker inside of the 9! First down Central! The Magic Man, Joe Vazosi! I cannot believe what he just pulled off. I thought for sure he was down at the 40. It was a sack for a huge loss, and somehow he disappeared and ran through to the 9-yard line. It's first and goal, Central Regional. And now we've got another timeout, this one called by Lacey. What a play to keep the series alive. Joe Vazosi, 31-yard run. Play by Joe Vazosi. It's first and goal for Central at the 9-yard line. Let's see if the Golden Eagles can capitalize and put some points on the board. Down by 7. Carry goes up the middle. Not much there. It's Ruggiero on the handoff. No gain on that play. Second and goal. Hurley to the right. And the pitch goes that way. Inside the 5, and we got a flag thrown in. CJ Yates carries. He's brought down right around the 1-yard line, but there's a penalty on the play. Indication is that the infraction is against Central. It is a hold on the Golden Eagles. And so instead of third and goal from about the 1, Central will move back. We'll see where they spot it. It's going to be second and goal at the 14. And certainly Central wants to come away from this series with points here. They've got Hurley in motion. It's Royalty Riley to the left as well. Vazosi flings it that way, and it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by number 2, Aaron Tobia. And just like that, the series is over, and Lacey will take the ball at the 14 with 9:34 to go in the first half. Vazosi had a man, and Tobia just undercut the pass and picked it off. He brings it to the 14, first and 10, Lacey. And so now Central's defense will come onto the field for the second time. Had a long drive on their opening series. Let's see if Central can get them off the field quickly. To Central's credit, their series was pretty long too, so the defense did get a rest there. It's a handoff to Preston. He goes up the middle. The pile is still moving. Forward progress not stopped yet. And finally, He stopped at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down for the Lions. So a tough holding penalty against Central, followed by an interception, and a promising drive by Central comes to a halt. But certainly, the 31-yard run by Joe Visosi will end up on his highlight tape on that series. Heck of a play. It's going to be first down now at the 25 for Lacey. It's pressing up the middle again. Several Eagles there. Short gain on the play. Looks like they'll give him about 3. That's closer to 5. 25 to the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. Scott Nico comes off. Donovan Lang comes off as well. Talvin Griffin on the field now for the Central defense. 2nd and 5. 8:19 to go in the first half. Pitch left side, and he finds a hole. It's number 13, Landon Robbie, on the carry. He's brought down around the 42, and it's enough for another Lion first down. Crucial series for Central defensively. Already down by 7. Certainly don't want to find themselves down 2 scores here. Ball's at the 37, 1st and 10, Lions. And a shouting match between the pits of Central and Lacey. It's a carry up the middle. And a nice play made there. Minimal gain, if anything. Talvin Griffin was there on the tackle, number 8. It's a gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for Lacey. Seven minutes to go in the half, and just the 3rd possession overall of this game. Lacey with their 2nd. Central has had 1 thus far. 2-back set. Quarterback drops back, finds Santucci wide open. He makes the catch, and he's finally drugged down out of bounds around the Central 40-yard line. They're going to say he stepped out at the 43. That's another first down, though. Lacey crosses into Central territory, and they're moving the ball once again. Santucci already today with a touchdown. He had a 20-yard reception on the opening possession of the ball game. Pitch, and the carry goes up the middle, and another chunk of yards there. This time it's 34, Joe Davis. Brought down at the 35-yard line. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2. 6.5 to go in the second. And at this point, Central may just hope that Lacey runs the clock out. They have moved the ball well thus far, though, the Lions. And Central really needs to stop here. Screen pass, left side. Caught, and now space! And finally brought down at the 10-yard line. Catch was made by number 12, Donovan Figler. Hit the screen, and he had a wide open gap. It's a gain of 20, and another first down for Lacey Township. It's 1st and goal inside the 10. Ball spotted at the 8. Pitch goes left to Preston. He finds room and almost untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Lacey. 5:23 to go in the first half. It's 13-0 Lions. So Preston on the score. Lucas Conforti comes out to kick the extra point for the Lions. And somebody moved there for Central. No flag on the play. The extra point is good. It's 14-0 Lacey Township. We'll go to a break. We'll be right back here on the NFHS Network.
At Atlantic Physical Therapy Center, you can come see us without a prescription, which is known as direct access, and this is covered through your insurance. We can set up an evaluation and a treatment plan specialized to you to get you on that road to recovery. Give us a call or visit our website for more information.
After the score, Lacey will kick off from their own 40. Lions with a touchdown off the turnover. There's an interception by Lacey in the end zone. On Central's first possession of the game, Lacey has had the ball twice and has scored twice. Central will have its second possession coming up right now as the ball is kicked off deep and caught by Royalty Riley inside the 10. And Riley is brought down at the 22-yard line. And that's where Central will start. 1st and 10 at the 22 with 5:17 to go in the first half. Been a fast-moving ball game thus far, mostly on the ground for both teams, and the clock has continuously moved in this one. 12:38 Eastern Standard Time and 5:17 to go. This game just 38 minutes old, and we're almost at halftime. Royalty Riley comes off the field limping. Let's hope he's okay. Got a couple more yards than originally thought there. The spot is the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there for Central. 5 receivers lined up, and we have an early flag here. It looks like it's going to be a penalty against the Golden Eagles. Let's see the call. Looks like an illegal formation against Central. So the Golden Eagles will start in the hole here. It's 1st and 15. Vizzosi goes over to the sideline to get the signal. As number 4, Nick Ruggiero, and number 8, Talvin Griffin re-enter the field. They're joined also by number 33, John Pitts, and number 2, Davey Ferreira. Central down 2 scores here at home to their arch rival, Lacey Township. 5:14 to go in the first half. Golden Eagles need to put together a drive here, and they need points. Man in motion, it's Griffin. As the rain starts to pick up just a bit again, carry goes up the middle. Short gain, maybe 2 on that play. It's a gain of 3. Gets most of the penalty yardage back, 2nd and 12. But not only does Central want to move the ball and try to score here, they certainly don't want to give Lacey the ball back with any time left in the half. Central will receive the opening kickoff for the second half. So perhaps they could go 2 for 1 if they can score on this possession. A little bit of a miscommunication there as the carry goes up the middle and nothing there. It was Nick Ruggiero on the carry. Met in the backfield, lost on the play of 2, and it's 3rd and 14 for Central. Ball at the Golden Eagle 20-yard line, 4 minutes to go in the second. Four receivers out there for Central, and pass is incomplete. Vizosi was under pressure, and it's 4th and long, and Central's going to be forced to punt. Brownstein set to punt. A booming kick and a fair catch signaled. And Lacey's going to have great field position to start. And they will be set up around the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Lacey Township. Central defense back on the field again. They spent a lot of time on the field so far in this one. First and 10 at the 45, Lacey. Ball's on the Central side of the field. This carry goes up the middle. Looks like it's Preston again. And he runs into a wall of Golden Eagle defenders after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up for Lacey. Pitch left side. And ball carrier goes up the middle. He's close to the first down mark. It was number 34 on the carry. That's Joe Davis. They're going to spot him at the 34, and it's enough for a Lacey first down. As the clock ticks under 3 minutes, 2:48 to go in the second quarter. First and 10 Lions. Play action. Gets a great block. Finds a man. It's Santucci again. He makes the catch, and he's tackled around the 7-yard line by number 3, Royalty Riley. Trevor Santucci's had a big game so far for Lacey. 3 big catches, including a 20-yard touchdown reception. And just like that, it's 1st and goal for Lacey. Ball's at the 7. It's Davis in the backfield again for the Lions. 2 receiver set. Pitch goes to Davis. He gets a block. and picks up about 5, and then a flag comes in. And from here, it may have been a face mask, but we'll see what the call is. Flag was thrown from the inside of the end zone. Now it's a chop block called against Lacey Township. That's going to move the Lions backward. And a break for the Golden Eagles. Instead of 2nd and goal from the 2, the Lions will move all the way back to the 17-yard line. 1st and goal from that spot, 1:43 to go, the clock winding. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining in the half. Joe Davis once again in the backfield for Lacey. 2 receivers out there for the Lions. It goes to Davis, pitch left side. Davis goes up the middle. And he's brought down around the 12. And then a timeout is called by Lacey. That's their 2nd. They have 1 remaining with 1:10 to go. 14-0 Lacey Township here in the 2nd quarter.
At Atlantic Physical Therapy Center, you can come see us without a prescription, which is known as direct access, and this is covered through your insurance. We can set up an evaluation and a treatment plan specialized to you to get you on that road to recovery. Give us a call or visit our website for more information.
Welcome back, folks, to the NFHS Network. Central Varsity Football taking on rival Lacey Township. Lacey is up in this one 14-0. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining in the first half. And the Lions have a 2nd and goal from the 11. Looking to go up 3 scores here. Central defense looking for a stop as a man goes in motion. Play action. He's wide open down the middle. It's Santucci again, and if he held on, it's another touchdown. And he did. Touchdown, Lacey Township. Santucci with his 2nd score of the ball game, and it's 20-0. That's a back-breaking score for Central. Santucci with 4 receptions and 2 touchdowns. Lacey lines up for the extra point. Kick is up and good. And so that makes it 21 for Lacey. 1 minute and 4 to go. Central will get the ball back. See if they can put together a scoring drive here and get back into this ball game. As we mentioned, the Golden Eagles are home for 3 straight starting today. They're back here on Friday to take on the Flyers of Neptune Township. It's homecoming weekend next week. Golden Eagles hosting a tailgate from 4:30 to 6:30 that evening, followed by the football game and then a parade. Eagles take flight at halftime of that ball game. Next Saturday night, 1 week from today, is the homecoming dance here at Central Regional. The following week, Golden Eagles will be home to take on Lakewood. And then as we mentioned at the top of the program, the Golden Eagles finish out the regular season on the road at Toms River South. That's a rematch of a consolation game from last year. The Golden Eagles taking the victory in that one just a year ago. Lacey set to kick off, up by 21. And Central needing a score. Here's the kick. Caught around the 15. Riley gets ahead of steam. And he is wrestled down around the 38. And Central will have a first down from that spot. Ball is spotted at the 37, 1st and 10 Central. Under a minute to go in the second. Four receivers lined up for the Golden Eagles. It's Liam Hurley in motion to the right. Fazzosi finds Hurley. It's caught. There's flags down on both sides of the field. If I had to guess, I'm going to say illegal motion here on Central. Let's see the call. Hurley did make the catch. He picked up about 4 on the play. And so after some discussion, it looks like they may have picked the flag up. Let's see here. No, it looks like they made the call and then did not move the ball back. A little bit of referee miscommunication there. And so from the spot of the penalty, moved back 5 yards. Central's all the way back to its own 32. 1st and 15 for Central. And now the rain gets as heavy as it has all afternoon. And again, we have a flag down on the field. It's a false start on Central. Going to be 1st and 20 for Central. 30 seconds, clock ticking down under 20 seconds. And I think that's probably going to do it here. Central may run one more play. And the pitch goes left to Ruggiero. A short gain, and the clock expires on the first half. After 2 quarters of play here at Joe Boyd Memorial Stadium, it's Lacey 21 and Central 0. We'll be back in about 15. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the voice of Central Regional Athletics, Mr. Abbott. It is 21-0 Lacey as we get set for the second half of the rivalry game between the Golden Eagles and Lacey Township Lions. Golden Eagles set to come out onto the field for the second half. And here comes Central. Joe Visosi going through the banner. Followed closely by number 31, Callan Hess. Central will get the ball to start the second half. Down 3 scores. Here comes Lacey for the second half. Lacey with 3 touchdowns in the first half. One scored by number 3, Joe Preston on the ground, and 2 receiving touchdowns for number 17, Trevor Santucci, who's had a big game for the Lions so far today. Central's first possession of the game was a good one. They moved the ball about 70 yards down the field, and that one was highlighted by a huge 31-yard run by quarterback Joe Vizzosi on a play where it looked like he was going to be sacked in the backfield. Unfortunately, that series came to an end on an interception just a few plays later. Lacey capitalized and scored on that very next possession and put up one more touchdown before the half to go up 21. And so we're set for second half action here in Berkeley Township at Joseph J. Boyd Memorial Stadium, home of the Golden Eagles. 2 receivers back for the kickoff. It's number 3, Royalty Riley, and number 1, Liam Hurley. Also back there is number 21, C.J. Yates. Here comes the kick from Lucas Conforti. It's a short one. Returned around the 24-yard line by Liam Hurley. He looks for a block. He finds a gap. He spins around. And he's finally brought down at the 33-yard line. A nice return by Liam Hurley. And that's going to be 1st and 10 for Central at the 33-yard line. Liam Hurley, the junior wide receiver, also plays defensive back, so he plays both sides of the ball. First down for the Golden Eagles. Big possession coming up. Central can get back in this one with a score. Is Vizzosi under center. 2 receivers lined up left. It's Hurley in motion. And Vizzosi goes play action. He's got plenty of room to throw. And the pass is caught by Liam Hurley. He's wrapped up around the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 for Central. That the chain is down? Why is the chain down? It's kind of weird. They only have one up. Official timeout. Not sure what the discussion is here. Looks like it's about the sideline chain. We had noticed just a moment ago that it was lying flat on the ground. Nobody there was holding it, so it's back up now. And things are set to go. 2nd and 4 for Central at their own 39. Vizzosi tosses right. And he's got a hole! And the ball comes loose! And it's still loose, and Lacey's got it. Oh, I can't believe it. And then a flag, and a whole host of flags come flying in late. Oh, my goodness gracious. There's a lot to sort out here. A huge run up the middle. Unfortunately, results in a lost fumble on the play by Central. It looks right now like Lacey's going to have the ball. And then we have flags all over the field. There's one down around the 20, and there's 3 near the 25-yard line. That may be the most flags I've seen on the ground at one time. And now we'll let the officials sort this all out. So what we have here is 2 personal fouls, 1 to each side. It was after the play, 1 against Central, 1 against Lacey. They offset each other. The result of the play is a lost fumble. It's a turnover, and Lacey has the ball. It was a huge run up the gap. The ball came out of the hands of the back. He actually dove on it. I thought he had a chance to recover it, and with the slick conditions, it popped loose, and Lacey jumped on it. And so the first possession of the second half is over. Just like that for the Golden Eagles. We're 1 minute in to the third quarter. Lacey with the ball, up by 21. 1st and 10, Lions at their own 27. Tough break for Central. It's just been the way the ball game has gone so far. This carry goes up the middle. It looks like it's Preston. We'll get the number there. Big hit on the play. I think that's Scott Nico. Yes, it is. Number 44 on the tackle. He's a monster back there. It's a short gain on the play of about 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Just the way the ball game has gone so far for the Golden Eagles. They take 1 step forward, 2 steps back on this play. And now the defense really needs to stop with the Golden Eagles down 3 scores. Two receivers lined up for Lacey. Pitch goes right to Joe Preston, and he's met in the backfield. I thought initially there was a face mask. No call. Nice play. Tackle made there by Giancarlo Saida. And now we have another timeout. Let's see what the call is. There's a flag down. And so there was a face mask penalty against Central. So they do call the face mask, and it's a penalty against Central Regional. It's going to give Lacey an automatic first down at their own 44-yard line. One of the Achilles heels of Central this year has been the penalties. And this one costs them. First down for Lacey. 9:40 to go in the third. Carry goes up the middle. Preston met immediately on that play. We'll get you a number on the tackle. It's number 33. That's John Pitts. Preston gains 1 on the play. Moves the ball to the 45-yard line. 2nd and 9 for the Lions. Rain had picked up for a bit earlier. It started to subside here. Second down now for Lacey. Shotgun formation. Man in motion. He's looking left. He goes right. Screen pass is caught and eventually brought down, but not before a first down. Joe Davis on the reception for Lacey. Ball's at the 44 now, 1st and 10, Lacey. Lions cross over midfield. They're in Central territory once again. Man in motion. Pass left side is short and incomplete. Intended receiver there, number 12, Donovan Figler, 2nd and 10. Central just needs something to spark them. Either defensively with a turnover or a big play on offense. They need something to get going here. Down by 21 and 7:47 remaining in the third quarter. I think that may have been the first incompletion of the game for Lacey. Two receivers lined up to the left. Man goes in motion, and here we go, 2nd down. Carry up the middle. He's got a hole, and he's still going. And he's finally brought down around the 21-yard line. It's Joe Davis on the carry, the big man. So Davis moves the ball to the 22-yard line, and another first down for Lacey. Lacey's mostly kept the ball on the ground, but they've had success both with the run game and through the air today. Carry up the middle once again to Davis. Short gain. Several Golden Eagles there on the stop. First man there was Fernando Martinez, number 72. Senior defensive lineman. 2-yard carry for Davis. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20. Quarterback in the shotgun. Screen pass left side. It hits the ground. It's incomplete. And it's 3rd and 8. So Mertens with an incompletion to the left side brings up 3rd down. Third and 8 for the Lions. Ball is at the 20-yard line on the central side of the field. Pitch goes right to Davis. He stutter steps through the middle, ends up around the 10-yard line. Looks like another first down for Lacey. Could be 1st and goal with a 10 for the Lions. Looking to go up by 4 scores here at Central. Pitch goes right to Davis again. He finds a running lane and picks up a few. It's a gain of about 3. He's pushed out of bounds. And now a flag comes in. Late push there by Giancarlo Saida. And the official tosses the flag. That's going to go against the Golden Eagles. It's going to be a late hit out of bounds on the Golden Eagles. It's going to move the ball half the distance toward the goal line. And Lacey is set up 1st and goal inside the Golden Eagle 5 at the 3-yard line. It's Davis again on the carry. He first runs into a wall, but then he forces his way into the end zone. And they signal a touchdown. Lacey with their fourth score of the afternoon. It's 27-0. Second Golden Eagle turnover results in another touchdown for Lacey. With the extra point here, that'll be 14 points off of turnovers for the Lions this afternoon. Kick is up, and it's through the uprights and good, and so it's 28-0. We'll step aside for just a moment here on the NFHS Network. Stick around.
At Atlantic Physical Therapy Center, you can come see us without a prescription, which is known as direct access, and this is covered through your insurance. We can set up an evaluation and a treatment plan specialized to you to get you on that road to recovery. Give us a call or visit our website for more information.
Here in the third quarter, it's 28-0 Lacey Township. Here in this rivalry game against the hometown Golden Eagles. Kickoff is returned by Royalty Riley, a huge block, and Riley is wrapped up around the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Credit to Liam Hurley, number 1 on that block there. The Golden Eagles find themselves down 4 scores against their rivals from just down the road in Lacey. 4:54 remaining in the third quarter. Central opened up the second half with the ball, had a promising drive that ended on a lost fumble. Lacey capitalized, drove the field, and scored once again. And now Central finds themselves deep in the hole here, down by 4 scores. Vizosi. Play action. Pass right side. Hurley was able to haul it in before it hit the ground. And it's a completion to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of about 9, brings up 2nd and 1. And a damp, cold, rainy afternoon has suddenly warmed up, and the sun looks like it's trying to work its way out here. Haven't seen the sun here in Berkeley for about a week now. Here's the handoff up the middle. Ruggiero runs into a defender and then muscles forward for a few extra. He picks up a first down for Central, 1st and 10. Just over 4 minutes to go in the third. First down Central at their own 32. Riley is lined up to the left. Hurley to the right. This handoff goes up the middle and just no running room at all there on that play. Looks like a loss. Handoff went to number 33, John Pitts. They say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10. Vizosi in the shotgun. And he's got a lane. He'll look to throw. He finds a receiver. It's caught near the sideline. They say he brought it in. C.J. Yates on the reception. And they mark him right near the sticks. Looks like a first down for Central, depending on the spot. And they will move the chains ball up to the 42-yard line now. Nice play by Vizosi under pressure to find Yates. Thought for a second he might take off running. We saw him do that earlier in the second. One receiver lined up to the left for Central. Vizosi fires to Hurley. It's caught. He turns around the 50, heads forward, and picks up another Central first down, forced out of bounds around the Lacey 43. And here come the Golden Eagles. They're going to spot him at the 44, 1st and 10 Central. Clock winding, under 3 now. Royalty Riley comes back onto the field. First and 10 Golden Eagles. Vizosi with a couple of completions so far in this series. He pitches right to Nick Ruggiero. He gets a block, finds a gap, and muscles forward to about the 40. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Vizosi, play action, rolls left. He's got a nice block there. He fires one down the middle. It's trouble, and it's intercepted. Double coverage down the middle of the field. It's picked off. Flag comes in. Looks like a hold maybe on the return. Interception by Aaron Tobia. Hits his 2nd pick of the game, and Lacey has got the ball again. We're going to sort out the penalty here, but I think it's a hold on the interception return. Vizosi floated one down the middle toward a receiver, but there were 2 Lions in coverage there. And give Tobia credit, he had to reach up and haul that one in. And he picked it off under the wet conditions here and ended up with his 2nd pick of the afternoon. With 1:27 to go in the 3rd quarter, Lacey is well in control of this one. Fernando Martinez comes out on D. The penalty was against Lacey. They move the ball back to the 15. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions from there. First down play pitch goes to number 3. That's Joe Preston. Moves forward to about the 20. It's a gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for the Lions. Just over a minute to go in the 3rd. Preston gets the carry again, heads up the middle. Met by a couple of Golden Eagles. Looks like Chris Gonzalez was the first one in on that stop, number 10. Gonzalez, a senior as well this year. 35 seconds to go. You mark the ball at the 25. It'll be a first down for Lacey. Clock stopped momentarily on the first down. And it will wind once again. Lacey with a first down at their own at their own 25. Pitch goes left. That's number 13 on the carry. There's Gonzalez once again on the tackle. Looks like Joe Dunn was in on that play as well. Third quarter has come to an end here at Central. 28-0 Lacey. We'll be back for the fourth quarter live on the NFHS Network. Stick around. Carry goes to the left. It's Joe Davis. He spins out. He lost the ball for a second. He was able to pick it back up, and he is finally brought down near the 30-yard line. Those are the breaks Lacey has gotten all day. That ball popped out, and Davis was able to corral it before it ever hit the ground. And so now he's got the ball to the 31-yard line, 3rd and 4. Ten and a half to go in the ball game. Penalty, pre-snap. Looks like a false start on Lacey. And that is the call here. That'll bring it to 3rd and 9. Clock winding. Ball moved back just outside the 25. Two receivers lined up for the Lions. One goes in motion. And play action. Blitz coming. Under pressure. Throw most intercepted. Off the hands of number 5, Aiden Graham. And for the first time this afternoon, Lacey Township will punt the ball away. Nice play defensively to put the pressure on Nick Mertens. The incompletion brings up a 4th and long at the 25. Central looking to get the ball back here. Punt toward the sideline is downed at the 42 by number 6 of Lacey, Ryan Brewer. 1st and 10, Golden Eagles, 9:14 to go. Go through our coaches again. Our head coach here at Central Regional is Mr. Jarrett Pigeon. Offensive coordinator, Bill Wild. Offensive line coach, Frank Backel. Wideouts coach is Bill Kavalheim. Running backs coach, Tom Koenig. Danny Higgins is your offensive assistant. Outside linebackers coach is Mr. James Plummer. Defensive line coach, Dennis O'Keefe. Jeff Schmidt is your defensive coordinator. 4 receivers lined up for the Golden Eagles. Ball's at the 42, 1st and 10 for Central, down by 28. Vizzosi rolls to his left. Looking for a block. He avoids a tackle. Floats one down the middle and finds a man. Caught by number 21, C.J. Yates. To the Lacey 42. 1st down, Golden Eagles. Wrapping up our coaches, it's offensive assistant Mike Bickford. You might recall that name, a running back of ours just a few short years ago. Kyle Watson is the head coach of the freshmen, and he's assisted on that team by Nick Mealy and Brandon Boss. Our athletic director at Central Regional is Mr. John Scran, and Miss Cassie Dennis is your athletic trainer. Thank you also to our technical producers here today. That's Miss Rachel Iozia and Mr. Ken Zinkevich, helping bring this production to you live on the NFHS network. Vizzosi floats one incomplete to the left, 2nd down and 10 coming up. Second and 10 for the Golden Eagles at the Lacey 42. Shotgun formation for receiver set as Vizzosi drops back, flings one down the middle, caught by Liam Hurley. Medium gain on the play. Hurley having himself a nice afternoon. That reception nets him 5 yards, and it's 3rd and 5 for Central at the 37. 8 minutes remaining. Two-back set as Hurley goes in motion. And this one's floated up and incomplete. Nice play. Intended there for number 8, Talvin Griffin. 4th down for Central. And you got to imagine they're going to go for it here. They will leave the offense on the field. They converted on a 4th and 1 earlier in the ball game, their first possession of the game. That was a drive that looked really good for Central to start the game, that unfortunately resulted in an interception in the end zone. And it's really just gone Lacey's way ever since. 3 receivers lined up to the left, and one of them goes in motion early. C.J. Yates jumps off the line. It's going to be a false start, and that's going to make it 4th and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Ball moves back to the 42. Fourth and 10. Vizzosi out of the shotgun, sends one down the middle. He's got a man, but it's batted up in the air, incomplete. He had Royalty Riley open. Not a bad option there. But the Lacey defense makes the stop on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Lacey Township. 7.5 to go in the 4th. First down for the Lions at the 42. And I believe Lacey has gone with a new quarterback under center, up by 28, and there's a miscommunication there as the handoff goes to Davis. He's met by several Golden Eagles. We'll get to the numbers on that stop in just a moment. Looks like number 2, Davey Ferreira, and number 28, Joe Dunn on the tackle. New quarterback for Lacey is number 6, Ryan Brewer. That carry by Davis netted 1 yard for Lacey. It's 2nd and 9. Second down for the Lions at their own 43. Pitch goes left. Number 13 on the carry. It's Landon Robbie, met by number 26, Austin Jarvis on the tackle. 3rd down. After a gain of 2, it would be 3rd and 7. Ball's at the 45. So Central will have to regroup as they come back home next week to take on Neptune for homecoming. Game today will drop the Golden Eagles to a record of 1-5. Lacey will improve on the season to 2-4. Shotgun. Brewer takes it himself up the middle. Dives forward to about the 49. That's going to be 4th down for the Lions. Aiden Graham makes the tackle for Central. Ball spotted at the 48. 4th and 4. Lacey will get set to punt. Number 1, Liam Hurley, is back to return at the 20-yard line for Central. Low snap on the punt, but he scoops it up and kicks it away. Nice kick, caught by Hurley inside the 20 at the 18. Takes it to about the 30. It'll be 1st and 10 Central from there. 3 games to go in the 2023 campaign for the Golden Eagles. Neptune next week at home, followed by another home game against Lakewood. And then the season finale will take place at Toms River South in 3 weeks. Golden Eagles down 28 in this one. Vizosi with a play action. Looks for a man, finds a gap up the middle, will take it himself, and he's got running room. He'll take it to the 40, to the 35, finally forced out of bounds and pushed there. And no flag comes flying in. I was waiting for a penalty on that one. And boy, they called Central on one earlier for that, and I think they should have gone the other way here. Vizosi shoved out of bounds near the sideline, but a huge run there by Joe, and it's first down for Central. And that upset the Golden Eagle faithful, and truthfully, I don't blame them. Vizosi goes out of bounds at the 35, picks up a big first down for the Golden Eagles. 1st and 10. Vizosi's had a couple of big runs in this one. Has made some great plays with his feet today. Riley and Hurley lined up to the left. Man in motion. Pitch left side to Nick Ruggiero. He goes the other way. He's looking for a block, but he's finally wrapped up by number 55. That's James Mott of Lacey Township. Loss of 2. Nice try by Ruggiero to change directions. But Mott was able to track him down. 2nd and 12. Vizosi in the shotgun. 3 receivers lined up to the left, 1 to his right. Vizosi drops back. He's under pressure, and he's sacked at the 50-yard line. And that's one thing that Central has done better today. They have protected him pretty much up until now. It's really only about the second time they've gotten to Vizosi in the backfield. The first time they got to him was back on that first possession. He actually got out of it. This time, though, not as fortunate. They say he was sacked at the 47-yard line, 3rd and very long coming up for the Golden Eagles. 3.5 minutes remaining. Vizosi. Pass is left, off the hands of Hurley, incomplete. Number 22, Jake Cirillo, was the defender on that play. 4th and long for Central. It's about 4th and 22 at the 47-yard line. Fourth down play, Vizosi goes with a deep pass down the middle, and it's intercepted right side by number 34, Joe Davis. 3rd interception of the ball game for the Lacey defense, 4th turnover overall. The Lions have the ball again, up by 28 and 2:49 remaining. Looks like a personal foul was called after the play on Lacey Township. Lions Had the ball spotted there at the 24, but they'll move it back after the infraction. Been a bit of a chippy game, as to be expected when these two teams meet. That ball is now moved back to the 12. And that's where the Lions will take over, 1st and 10. Few personal foul late hit penalties against both sides this afternoon. Carry goes up the middle. Running back dives ahead there for a medium gain. Looks like about 5, maybe 6 on the carry. It's closer to a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Carry up the middle. Met after a short gain. Clock now under 2 minutes. Number 90, Vincent Penicaro, comes onto the field for Central. Handoff up the middle once again. He didn't need much. It was 3rd and inches. He didn't get much, but it looks like it's enough for a 1st down. And now another flag comes in. Let's see the call. Dead ball personal foul. A familiar tune here this afternoon. This time it's against Central Regional. This should be the last offensive play that Lacey has run, other than a knee. Expect to see them take a kneel down on the next 2 plays. As the ball moves to the 40, 1:02 remaining. And as we wind up this broadcast, want to thank everybody once again for tuning in this afternoon. Thank you to all of our coaches, all of our Central Regional athletic staff working here this afternoon after the game had gotten postponed from last night due to the weather. Thank you, as always, to our athletic director, John Scran, our athletic trainer, Cassie Dennis. Of course, our technical producers today, Mr. Ken Zinkevich and Miss Rachel Iozia, and all of our student helpers here at Central Regional. Lacey's going to take a knee with 26 seconds to go, and that's going to be the ball game. Final score this afternoon, Lacey 28 and Central Regional 0. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in this afternoon. This has been Mr. Abbott, the voice of the Golden Eagles here on the NFHS Network. We'll see you in 6 days as Central takes on Neptune for homecoming. And we'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great afternoon. And as always, let's go Eagles.